After 2 weeks, the One Piece 1047 spoiler finally came out. This chapter continues yesterday's fierce battle, where Luffy used lightning to attack Kaido. How is the continuation of the Let's Check This Out story? The title of chapter 1047 later is Sky the Capital. Different from before, we are presented with a color spread with a picture of a straw hat on the beach with a dragon Momo. For now, we still don't know the hidden information in the image because we don't know clearly what images are in the color spread. There are only 5 spoilers from this chapter. What are the contents of the spoiler and the explanation? In the first point, we will be shown a flashback of the burning Odin castle. Later we will be seen back in time 20 years ago before Momo and others were thrown into the future. In this flashback we will find out what happened to the conversation. There may be information about a mandate given by Toki to Momonosuke. As we know, Momonosuke must fulfill the goals of the Wanakuni people, especially Odin, to open Wanakuni no matter what. It was not clear what details were discussed at that time. The important point would be to contain such important information. The second point, continuing the fight against Kaido. In the previous chapter, we already know that Luffy uses a new power to attack Kaido. Revealed in chapter 1047. His new move is called Gomu Gomu no Thunder. If we look at the name of the stance, we can find out what attacks will happen later. And if you have theorized that Luffy is similar to Zeus or Enel, you are very correct. Then what is his stance? According to our thoughts, it might be like Enel, where Luffy will hold the lightning, he will throw it strongly at Kaido very strongly. It is not yet known what the power of lightning is. Is it possible to bring down Kaido the same as before? We look forward to the continuation of the story. In the fourth point, this point we see Kaido confirming that Roger is not a devil fruit user. Apart from that, he also said that ability is not needed to dominate the world. The conclusion from this point is that Roger is not a devil fruit user, so if you are still wondering if Roger is a devil fruit user, Oda has countered from the conversation. As a result, we can assume that the previous user of the Gomu Gomu devil fruit was Joy Boy. Talking about the strength of Roger, here it has been revealed when he was young Roger was not an ordinary person, because with his abilities he managed to conquer the world. Of course, doing that is not easy, because he has circled the world several times, so with his experience and strength, he can maximize his strength. The fifth point is said in the chapter later, that it is reported that Orochi is still alive despite being burned by fire from Kanjuro. It is also said that the burning of his body brought good things, where he could be released from the sea stone that stuck to his body. With that, he was able to enter into his hybrid form. This way he would target Hiyori again, no matter what, to avenge her previous actions. This is where Denjiro's job is to move, namely he will save Hiyori just like before. Not only that, he was finally able to avenge it after 20 years. For the opinion on this point, we do not know the truth or not. We're just adding to the scenario that happens next. The last point, this last point we are presented with more tension than in the previous battle, where Luffy will use the unused technique. At that time Luffy tells Momonosuke to support Onigashima, no matter what happens with his power. Luffy also said to evaluate everyone on Onigashima Island, because he will duel one-on-one against Kaido to determine who the winner is. Well, this is where Luffy's latest technique appears. His strength is to create a big blow beyond Onigashima Island, aiming to end the fight as quickly as possible, considering his strength is also starting to run out. This scene reminds me of the movie Strong World, where when defeating Shiki, Luffy raised his legs to break through a thunderstorm, then he felt his strength was focused. He immediately hit Shiki to destroy the island to drown him. So later, more or less Kaido's defeat could be like that. So what do you think about this spoiler? Give your explanation in the comments column.